Hello everyone. I wanted to get back to you about these paint sticks. HSN is going to be selling some on craft day, which they already have them available for Diamond Press. And I'm thinking that they're going to be like this because I didn't actually get to see them in person or anything, but I do want them because I love working with these. They're creamy crayon. It's not a waxy crayon. It's really creamy to work with. They work great with backgrounds. It looks like they're like a twisted lipstick of a lipstick tube or whatever to turn. And this, like I said, I had gotten this from the Family Dollar store, and it has glitter in it, and it came with I think 4 colors. There's a blue one, but the blue one, I think I left near the heat or something, and I melted it. So don't put these near heat, just to give you a heads up. Diamond Press had these. They're oil pastels. Same thing. It's just that it was put in like a pen part and everything. This came with that mega kit when you got the alcoholic markers, the gel pens, this stamps, and it was like in a black case. I think that was about 2 years ago that they had this, and I love working with these. These are the other colors too. I just grabbed a whole bunch out. Then I found these at Walmart, and these are the Hello Hobby, and I did use these too. The same thing, twist to get them out. And I did my tie-dye card. Well, actually, I can show you here. I did this tie-dye with these. So they're real easy to work with and fun, real fun to work with. Okay, so now if you see my arm here, it looks gross, but I had surgery done on it. I keep getting skin cancer, and they're trying to get it taken care of. This was basal, but I got to go back again because I have it up on my arm too. Now they found melanoma, which I had 2 years ago, and I have to get it taken out. So I have to keep going to the dermatologist. So don't be grossed out by my arms or anything, because I'm just keep getting cut apart. So I just want to show you the first thing. Okay, so I went and I cut out some die cut flowers that had detailing in them, and I went and cut out. This was that purple that I was showing you, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but I just touched it with it in the center. I'm gonna do this one here in the light color so you can see. I guess I'm going to use this shiny one because I used this one for my blossoms. This has a little bit of glitter to it and everything. So all you do is just basically color it like a crayon. Wait a minute here. This seems like this one's dried out. I wonder if this one got funny from heat. No, there. It might have something on it. But you just push it out. There is something on it. It's probably glue too, because I have these for quite a while. And what I do is just take a paper towel or a baby wipe, but I use the paper towel on the flowers, and you just rub away, or whatever direction you want to go, and it just adds more color and depth. And this put a little bit of shine on it and everything. So that's one way of using it, just putting it directly onto the paper. Another way is you can take one of these water brushes. Now what I'll do is I just use my stamping block. I'm going to take the purple, this light purple, and I just scribble on it like that, and just make this wet, and it like loosens it up, and you can paint on it like this, it's like a watercolor, and it gets like really muted when you use it. And I like coloring and painting with them too, that because it gives it a different look. And those ones that Diamond Press has pastel colors, which I don't have them colors, and I really like them colors. That's why I put them in my cart when they because I have a feeling they're going to do everything for $7.50 or something. I don't know yet, but that gives you an idea of how that works. Okay, and you just clean it up, squeeze your brush, clean it out. And another way is, now I cut out some leaves. I cut them out in white, so this way you could see better. I'm going to take the green, and you can blend these colors also. That's really cool too. So you just put them, and I'm going to put a turquoise with this green. Some of these you can tell I really used a lot of. And I'm going to just water them down and swish it around like this. But I'm going to leave it on my plate, and I'm going to dip them in like this. And you see how it picks up the color on it. And once it dries, they dry pretty like mute of everything. And say you wanted to, let's put some light green in there yet too. I'm going to put this in here. And you could spritz it with a water bottle, but since I have this out, I'm just going to let that there. And I'm going to add it. So basically you can do a lot of background coloring with it. See that? And I'll do another leaf. Give me a smaller one. When I die cut things out, I will lay colors down, and like I did a sea turtle already, and this is just regular cardstock that I'm using. And see how it variegates it? It just makes it really a different look with these paint sticks. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is you can go directly onto these with paper, onto the papers for your backgrounds. So I cut this one out to be for an A2 size card, and I'm going to use it like a beach scenery. And I gotta find my baby wipes, because I use wipes to do this off. So I'll start off with the beach, and like I said, this has like a glittery look to it. You'll just draw this on, and it'll be basically like kindergarten scribbling. And that's about as far as I want the beach. Let me take this down. And then I'm going to blend a little bit of brown into the sand. Not much, just a couple specks in here like this. Then what you do is you take your baby wipe, because they don't have to be soaking wet. And then I just take a little corner, and just to cover my fingertip, and then you go over it like this, and it blends it together really nice, and it makes it like it gives that look of the beach. And then to do the water, do I have a light blue in here? I think there was a light blue. If not, we will make something of blue. I'm gonna mix these all up. So I'm gonna take this blue, and I'm gonna go back in here to the back of the ocean, and like I said, you just scribble on, and you can blend in up here. And you know what? I'm just going to take it across like this, real light, because this is the back of the sky. And then at wherever you're leaving it white, you can leave it white, or you can add more white to it to blend it too, which I do that too. And it will give it more of a lighter blue effect. I use my white a lot, it looks like. And then I'm going to take the darker blue and put it in here every so often, the way the ocean would be. And you got to keep working with them sometimes. And I'm going to take to another clean spot, and I'm going to do this blue first. And as you see, it like kind of like gives it that effect. And you don't want to keep rubbing or rub a hole in your, because this is only cardstock that I'm using. So I'm moving my finger up to another section. And because I have the white and the blue, this will give me the sky, and it will blend it together real nice. And then what I'll do is, the way the waves come in, I'll have it like a wave line in here. Now, this is just the way I play. So I just wanted to show you, I mean, however you play with these crayons, I do use these a lot. Like I told you before, I made Northern Lights too. That was another thing I did. Okay, so I'm just taking it and moving it around. And then it will give you that lighter look. And these wash up really clean. I mean, easy if you get it on your stuff, because it's water-based and that. And there you have a real quick background, and you can let it dry. And you can continue adding to it, but once you lay it down, I just love this one because it has, I love doing this because it has a shimmer, but it gives it a glittery look, and it looks like actually sand and everything. I did flamingos on, put flamingos at a beach area already that I made a card and used the sand, and it just gives it a whole different look. I don't know if you can really see the shine of it. I'm going to keep trying to move it that the light hits it. I'm not sure if you're getting it or not. But, okay. The other thing is you can stamp with these. So I'm going to take this piece of cardstock, and this is from Diamond Press Form Reef. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to peel the carrier sheet off, and I'm going to lay this down. And what I'm going to do is you take this gel mark, or the gel pen, or whatever, the crayon paint, and I'm just going to go across it back and forth like this. And I'm going to go back and forth like this, because this is like a burlap. And then I'm going to lay this down on here, and I'm going to I make my own presser thinger, I don't know, out of felt and my, that you do the rubbing for ink, or when you do your ink. And when you pick this up, see, you can stamp with it, and it gives you that look. Now, if you spray this, which I'm going to spray it with water, because you can reactivate it, it will give it a lighter color. And they clean up the same way, real easy. I'm going to just lay this on this side and press down. And this will give you more of an artsy look. So you can see from the difference, letting it dry to press it on, or making it wet. Okay. I've done it with centers of flowers also with the stamp sets. They're not crisp and clear, as you can see. It's not real, it is somewhat, but it's more for an artsy look. But you can reactivate this, and you don't want it to be a clean looking set. All you have to do is take your paintbrush. Where did I put it? And let me make sure that I got all the green out of it. And all you have to do is go in here, and it will lighten it up, and you can paint it, but it will keep the hard lines somewhat, but it will wash it out because it will reactivate this to do your stamp. And you can use that for a background too. But these crayons are really, or the paint sticks are really fun to work with. The next thing I want to show you, I'm going to just take this and color these out, leaving them the way they are, make it look like a little sunflower or whatever. Okay. And I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, this yellow. And like when you color with them, you can feel like how like silky it is. It's hard to describe when you're coloring with these. Okay, so I'm going to use this set again, but I'm going to take this sender here and put it on my a little stamping block. And I'm going to color the brown on top of it, like I did before. And I'm going to leave it dry, because I have these on dry. I didn't wipe them off. And you just go down on it and press. And when you pick it up, you see how that works? It gives you, it blends the crayon, the gel like crayon of it together, and you can get a whole different look on it that way too, if you want to do flowers and everything with stamps. I like working with it with the stamps because it's easy to clean off. It's more of an artsy look to it, and I like that artsy look for it. Some of the flowers don't come with the stamps, and like I said, you can create your own things with it by rubbing out. And if I put water on this will probably, let me try this one. We'll do a different color on this. Let's do sometimes cenders are like a green, lime green. I'm gonna color this, and I'm gonna put this down in the center here, because you could make that a stamus. And see how that came up clear, and then it has the ends. So if you would take it and re-wet it, you can blend the color out. That's what I want to say. Let me get a drink. But then you can use it for in the center. And see how that gives it a totally different look. So, they're not hard to work with. Like I said, I like them for backgrounds, and like when you do die cuts and you want to do like an artsy look like this one. I like this more because this one's more artsy looking. I didn't mix the colors enough on this one. I mixed it a little too much. I should have left it like this. But I like when they turn out more of an arts. But as you can see, they turn out pretty cool. And you can get a lot of different effects. Now this was the wet one, and then this was the side I did dry, and then just wetted it. But the lines are, you can get the lines harsh looking with the stamps and everything, if that's what you're looking for. But I'm thinking here, I wonder if there's something. Let me stamp this one once. We'll stamp this in a different color. Let's go with, I'll use it. You know what? I'll use one of them. Let's use this. See, this one is dried out. Look at that. It went in. That's what I think what happened to my blue one. It's stuck in the, up in the inside. It's getting old. You can see it's getting old. I had this a long time. I think that's why this one wasn't, let me scoot it on a little bit of wetness. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to tell you. You can also take it directly on with a wet brush. Oh, let me do that with one of these little ones. You can directly make this wet. It's not going to hurt it. And paint on it like this. Like I said, it gives more of a watercolor look when you use it. But this one has the glitter. I don't even know if they have these. I think they do still have these. I like the glittered ones. Like I said, this one is my favorite because of sand. That's how I used it all the time. But as you can see, it will give you that look directly on. And that gives you more like a water look, pastel look and everything. So, but what I was going to do was, oh, let's take this one. Now this is wet, so I'm going to go across it. And I'm not pushing real hard on this. I'm just going over the top of it. And then I'm going to go down here. Oh, see, and maybe I made it too wet because I'm learning with you here today on this. Because sometimes when I'm working, yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it's not sticking. Must be that I have the crayon or the paint stick too wet from painting it directly on. Let me see if I can use, I'll try this one because I didn't make this one wet. Yeah, see, it got like, I have this, I must have the paper too wet too for this one. Okay. So that's a few things that I did, you know, used and to use these paint sticks. Don't put them near heat though. Whatever you do, they do melt. I don't know if I had them by the heater or something, and my it just melted. So these I kept up higher away from everything, and that's why I'm keeping these together that way. But yeah, you can write with these also. I'll write my name and show you. They really, it's a smooth writing on it. I'm going to just do my name. It looks like a crayon though. That's what I'm, but say you want to do a title page or something. There you go. But they write real smooth like a crayon in that. And so say I want to get a little, get this. Just playing. You still be able to read it and everything. It's just that I'm playing around. But yeah. But there was in the brush yet too. And it, like I said, they work really good, and I like working with them. And that's my opinion on, you know, I don't know how, I mean, these are from Diamond Press. They're called oil pastels, but I've seen that they named these paint sticks on Diamond Press now. So basically this and this is the same. It's creamy. That's how the only way I can explain it. They're creamy. That's how this is. This is creamy. This is more translucent and everything. I never tried it on black paper. I wonder how it would show up. Let me look to see, just to give you an idea of what it will look like on black paper. I know the white, it shows. Yeah. So you also can use these. I'm going to use the light green too. Where's that bright green? I'll make, we'll just go with it like this. I'm making a fake, what do you call it? Northern Lights. That's what I'll do. Okay, so this is how I did with the Northern Lights. You got to use a dry paper towel, but you'll go up and back and forth, and then you'll add your more white into it, but you'll bring it down like this, and then you'll go with more of a light green or the pink and the purple hues of it and everything. But as you keep adding the layer on, just want to make sure my towel's clean. And then the last layer, you just want to leave it on, and you'll probably blend that with your finger. I'll do this one like this, underneath like this. This is just to give you a little idea. This one I'm gonna do with my finger now. But gives you an idea that you can blend them with your finger too, and it comes right off. But that would give you an idea for, like, if I had like trees in here, that you could make it look like the Northern Lights and everything. So they do work on black. The white is probably the best one. And it's probably like the light pink. Let's see if the light pink works too. Because there's pink in the Northern Lights too. Let's take a couple pieces up there too. I saw purple already too on the pictures. Never saw them in person, but that is on a bucket list to see. See that? Kind of makes it look purple. But yeah, it works on black paper also. So there's a few things to show you that with the paint sticks. And these are just what I have available right now. Once Diamond Press come in and I get them, I'll be experimenting with them. Like I said, Art Skill makes this. This is who makes this one. I like working with them and everything. And like I said, you can stamp with them if you want more of an artsy look. But most of the time, I like them for backgrounds, to do a background. And this will make a really cute ocean scene with the sand. I don't know, can you really see that though, the way that that glimmers? It does look like sand though, just the way the light hits. I'm hoping that it shows for you. Just the sand, because that's this has the glitter and this has the glitter. My blue had the glitter too. I think the green does too. Yeah, the green has glitter too. It's just that green is really harsh. Let me, before I forget, I'll do this one quick to show you. Actually, I could do the green in here too and show you. It's more, this is more for like a Christmas, I feel, when you see this one. And you can keep layering it and layering it and layering it. But see how it, this one does, you can see the glitter on here too with it, just the way the light hits. But if you just use it on white cardstock, I'm just going to follow lines down here a little bit. Maybe just go around the edges here to like this. Make like that. This is fold it down or something. And I'll do this side too a little bit. Just add the water brush. See, now I'm playing. There we go. And then it just it added a little glitter to it. Sparkle, a little bit of sparkle. That one you can see with it. Yeah, so if you're going to be doing the craft shopping on Tuesday again for the crafters, Diamond Press has a lot of beautiful things coming out. I do love the popsicle and Kingston's paper. I'm very interested in. I've never been disappointed with her paper. I love her paper so much. It is top quality of paper. I just love her paper. And I love that the one side is a bigger print than the smaller side. But and her shrinky dinks and that, they're cute. I like them too. It's just I started, like, I like drawing my own things, and I did thought that toaster oven was cute that she showed, that little mini oven. I like my pancake maker. When I cut that teddy bear out, he was big. He didn't fit good in the pancake. But as it heated up, it started going in, and it actually shrunk down into the maker. I didn't close the lid. So certain pieces, it can't be bigger than 4 inches. Well, that was at least 5 inches or more, though, when I drew that bear. And it shrank down to the size of that book for the charm. But yeah, so this is just a few ideas to show you, and so you understand, you know, what you can do with these. And this was on dry paper, and I just rubbed it with, and it doesn't rub off, because I did this the other week when I made that card, and it stays on, and I think it's cute. I think these, they're fun to work with. If it's something new, you could probably stencil with this too, come to think of it. Let me grab a stencil. Let's see. Let's see what I have. I have some here. A small one. Oh, you know what would be cute? This one from Diamond Press with the bee. I didn't even think of that. There we go. Let me get, I have this. Okay, let's take it this way. we'll have them running off a little bit. Didn't even think about this until now. The only thing is we won't be doing it in black, because I'm sure that if you color this, and we'll do it like this, do the yellows. I never did that with the stencils, so we're going to find out what happens here with this. I'll show you what I'm thinking here. I'm not going all the way to the ends. I'm just swishing around in here. I'm going to make his wings blue. Looks like I'm making a mess, but we're okay. Well, they don't fit too good in the small part of the stencil, so we'll find out. I'll do this in brown. See that? Yeah, this, I don't know. This may not work. But then you know. Because it just doesn't fill in good. Looks like a little bit of a mess. Okay, so I'm going to do the yellows first. I'll just rub these in circles. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to do it only by colors because I don't want to blend the other colors. Okay, so now I'll try the blue. Maybe you push it. I am pushing it into the cracks and everything. See, now I did get some yellow in there. I see it. Okay, let me try this one because I forgot this yellow too. And all I'm doing is trying to swish it around a little bit to get it to fill into there. Okay, so one more clean spot on the paper towel. I'm going to try to do this brown. I don't know if I'm going to get it good or not. Let me put one more here. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't hurt to try, though. All right, let's see what happens. Well, it don't look too bad, but maybe if I paint it a little, I don't know. Let's see what happens. The crayons are a little bit too fat for the stencils. It's watering. It's like muting it a little bit. But if you wanted like an Art Deco look for it, I mean, it works. It works not bad. It's not perfect, but it's working. See that? Just run these in circles a little bit. But yeah, there you go. You could probably come in with black, but it's more for like a background and everything. But that helps you figure out, you know, if you want to just do a couple spots on, like if you just do the hive part every so often. That would make a nice background for deco. Oops, see, that wasn't dry. See what I did there? I smooshed it. Yeah, so once it dries, this is still, that's why I smudged it. And it's pretty heavy in here too. So, but now we learned the stencils are okay if it doesn't have too much of a detail, because it seemed like it did these little honeycombs pretty nice and everything. But yeah, so just have fun. So thanks everybody for watching, and come back again and craft with me. Thank you. Bye-bye.